Hey, let's go. I think it's working. Yeah. Haven't done this for a long time. Last time I did this was on another channel. Oh, here we go. All right. Oh, yeah, you can't see me. All right, we're live. First live stream. We're going to be doing we're going to be rebuilding my Traxxas TRX4M high trail because I fried the servo the other day with a friend, and yeah, the servo's fried, and I was going to do like a full rebuild, just fully clean everything, and then the servo fried, and I was like, oh, okay, well, might as well do it now. So yeah, that's what we're going to do. Just get this out of the way so I can rest my feet down here, more comfortable. Right, out of the way. If you guys can see properly, crumbs alive. Yeah, the quality is really bad, eh? There we go. I hope you guys can even hear me properly. Still, there's no one watching, so it doesn't really matter. Right, lighting looks okay, actually, to be fair. There we go, that should be a bit better. Right, so I'm cracking. Our cat died a couple of months ago, and we had this. She had this little toy tiger thing that she'd beat the heck out of. So the other day, or actually a couple of months ago, to be honest, I decided to tape him in the driver's seat of my high trail. I don't know if you guys have ever noticed it in one of my videos. So it came out a while ago. So I'll tape him back in there. Man alive, that sounded dumb. All right, get cracking. Hope you guys can hear me properly. Still, again, no one watching, so. Man alive, I wonder what I'm going to think if I ever watch this. If I ever become like a relatively well-known YouTuber, or have YouTube as my job, I wonder what I'm going to think. My first live stream was this. Okay, actually, I always like to leave the body facing the way that I have the truck, and then I lay all of the parts out like this, so I can, and then I put all the parts sort of in, lay them all out so that I can see them all, so then it's sort of easier to put it back together. So I'm going to fully dismantle this thing. I'm going to get a new servo from Endura. I'll get I think probably a 7 kg. This thing, the stock servo is only like 2.5, and then I'll get a 7 kg one from Endura. So it'll be a big upgrade. I kind of wanted to get the 11 kg just for like fun because it's so crazy overpowered, but then I was like, oh, it's actually crazy expensive. It's like $70, I think. Well, I'm in New Zealand, so New Zealand dollars. Yeah, 70 New Zealand. So I was like, actually, I kind of can't really be bothered spending all that. But I'm also thinking about getting some upgrade tires for this upcoming. I'll probably get the, I don't know if you guys have seen the Endura Swamp Stomper tires. They're a bit like the Swamp Claw tires, just not quite so, oh, the hex came off of that wheel. Not quite so aggressive, and I think they'll suit the truck, suit the high trail a bit better rather than Swamp Claw tires. So yeah, make sure you guys subscribe if you want to see a video on that. So we'll definitely do those. I reckon that we probably one of the best. Actually, I don't lose that pin. One of the best upgrade tires you could get for the high trail, I reckon. Because I saw a guy in the like the little comment section of the parts for Endura, and he'd done exactly the same. Put Swamp Stomper tires on his high trail, and yeah, it looks super awesome. Right, take these bumpers off. If any of you guys are looking for hex drivers, You should get these ones. They're absolutely awesome. These year racing ones. They've got I got the pack of 4. They have a 1.5 millimeter, which does all the screws in Traxxas TRX4Ms. 1.5 millimeter, 2 millimeter, 2.5 millimeter, and 3 millimeter. So they've done all the screws in my High Trail and all of these screws in my Armour Granite 3S brushless. So, and yeah, they've lasted super well. I haven't stripped any. And what's real good is they have these little unscrewing end things. So you just take this little part out, like when this strips, just take it out and replace it and just buy a new thing. Then you don't have to buy a whole new hex driver. But probably all the hex drivers do that. I actually haven't looked at any other ones. But yeah, they work really well. Yeah, I do hope you can even hear me properly, because the computer's sitting down. My live stream setup's pretty average. I just dragged the computer over from the bench that I have over there and across to my workbench. So it's just sitting on another bench that's all crooked, and I'm surrounded by chairs and other random stuff that I dragged out the way. And then it's sort of sitting, the computer's actually sitting down so that the camera is tilted down onto here, because I wanted to use my GoPro as a webcam, but I couldn't quite get the GoPro webcam software to work properly. So I'm just having to use the just the stock webcam that's built in to the computer. And then obviously I don't have a microphone, so I'm just, the computer itself is just picking it up, built-in microphone. So it's probably pretty average. Still no viewers and no likes. Sad. Maybe one day I'll get some viewers. Okay. It's over here. Actually, what I'll do, put those like that, move these back. And then actually, yeah, I'll like this. I think I can pretty much remember where most of the stuff goes, but it'll be a bit easier if I leave it all like this. My battery strap broke, so the battery is, I have to hold the battery in with a rubber band. So it's a real pain, because the battery strap that comes with it is real good, holds it in really tight. But this rubber band, it falls out all the time. It's really annoying. The battery, I mean, falls out, not the rubber band. It's a pain, that servo win, actually. Just more money that I can chalk up against RC. Yeah. Kind of the way this hobby seems to go. I don't know, things like tangled around the cables. I don't know if you guys have had these problems, but I was always having problems with the wires on my motors, like just where the actual I always had problems. So I've wrapped this electrical tape around the motor to hold the wire so it doesn't wiggle, detach. This thing's stretched as anything. Probably gonna need to put a new one on soon. it's really annoying because I want to do like a full like beef up this high trail, like put a whole load of Endura upgrades on it. But then I have the only other crawler I have is this Hobby Plus CR18P. But this thing is like, it's great because I mean I can't really complain because it was so cheap. But because like that was I paid 165 New Zealand dollars when it was on sale plus $40 shipping, compared to $400 for this. And that thing's got portal axles, full metal transmission, 2-speed, and a bunch of other cool stuff. And but all the screws are Phillips heads, and there's a whole load of just like really niggling things that are really annoying. I did a whole video on it actually, so you can go check that out on my channel. But yeah, so I can't really take that through mud because it's so hard to clean. So I'd like to beef this up, but it is a little bit beaten up, like the links are a bit scratched. And I just quite like having this sort of bone stock because they're so durable and they're so good for going through mud and water. This is sort of my beater that I can like take through the mud. But if I put a load of Endura upgrades on it, like expensive motors and servos and stuff, then I'm not really going to want to take it through the mud because I don't really want to damage all those, or semi-damage, all of those expensive parts. So I kind of want to get another high trail and beef that up because I really like this car. I love the high trail. It's such a good crawler. But then I was like, well, that's kind of expensive. So yeah, it's kind of annoying. But I think I'll just do, I have to get a new servo. So I'll just definitely get an Endura servo because that actually works out being cheaper and they're better, which is a bit ridiculous because these ones are like $80, whereas the Endura ones are like 50. I'm talking in New Zealand dollars. And the Endura ones are like 3 times the power, which is, yeah. But yeah, I'll get a upgrade Endura servo to replace that busted one, and then I think I'll get some upgrade tires, and then the rest I think I'll leave stock. And then because I mean it's really only the servo, and that's waterproof, and the Endura ones are pretty durable, so that should be all right in mud and water. And what was I even talking about? Oh yeah, and then the Swamp Stomper tires and the wheels, well, they're going to be fine as long as I clean them, which will be a bit of a pain because they're beadlocks, so I'll have to take the wheels, the screws out. But anyway, because yeah, what I wanted to do was get a high trail and then leave like the majority of its stock because they're so durable and they just perform really well out of the box, but just put Endura Swamp Stomper tires on with brass wheels, upgrade shocks because these stock ones are like, I mean, they do the job, but after a while they do sort of get a bit sticky and they leak terribly, so they just drain the oil out immediately. So yeah, Endura oil shocks, and then upgrade Endura motor, upgrade Endura servo, upgrade ESC, possibly electric 2-speed transmission if I could find one, because I really like the 2-speed because they're super fun to drive. And yeah, obviously metal drive shafts, because I don't know if you guys have found this as well, but I found that the metal drive shafts, the front drive shaft on all of the TRX4Ms break relatively early. Like, well, I mean, actually not crazy early, but they all break at some stage. Like mine broke, my friend's one broke, my cousin's one broke, and I think I heard a couple other people have broke the front ones. So the front one seems to be a bit of a sort of a weak spot in these TRX4. Dang, pivot ball. I think I've got a pivot ball shot off. It seems to be a bit of a weak spot in these TRX4Ms. So I get, yeah, for my high trail build, I do metal drive shafts like I've got here. What else was I going to do? I think that was it, actually. Yeah. Put these here. link off. Last one, and I'll have the whole front end off. Pop out. Come on. Don't do anything or snap or anything. I hate having to pull on these because they feel so delicate after like working on 10 scale bashes and stuff. Oh, there we go. It's out. Yes, we're free. And both of the pivot balls have stayed in those links. That's good. Front end's off. To be honest, what I probably should have done is actually done the front end and then left all the back stuff on, then just fully cleaned the front end, then put it back. Oh, because I cannot clean the frame rails anyway. No, never mind. Oh, well. How long are we going? I'm going for 16 minutes and 37 seconds. Where did that even come from? I'm trying to remember, what was that? Oh, what was that? 4 screws here, and I don't know where they. Oh, were those 2 from the? Are they from? Oh, yeah, that was from those front links. Oh, yeah, there we go. So that'll be from there, and then these 2 were from the back. Okay, so I'll put that there. 2 from there. And we got all of these left. Take the transmission out now. Ah, okay. So it has. Hello. Oh, okay. I think the live stream's got like these little. It has this little, a load of dots, and that's showing the audio that it's picking up. So it was picking up the. Okay, it was picking that up, which wasn't very loud. Okay, so hopefully you can hear me talking properly, and hopefully you can probably hear me, but hopefully the quality's all right. But yeah, the live stream's got this little load of dots underneath that shows you sort of the volume and the amount of audio that's coming into it or entering the microphone. Or in this case, just the base of my computer. All right. Oh, there it is. Suddenly packed myself. I was like, hold up, there's no screw here, but I took the 2 screws out of there. I forgot I took that screw out. I was like, can't have that fall out or something, but nah. We're good. These are a bit dirty. Front drive shaft. Back drive shaft. Or part of drive shaft. Where is my little rag? Wipe some of this off, to be honest. There you go. Bit better. Yeah. So, transmission apart. Bits and pieces. Put those over there. Clean them later. Take the motor out. This inside here is actually pretty clean, to be honest, but the outside's a bit dirty. So I think I will still clean that. Yeah, it's surprising actually. The inside of this is pretty clean. Oh, you probably can't even see. Hold up. There we go. Inside of this is pretty clean. Whereas the outside, not quite so much. I hope the lighting's alright. Trying to adjust it. Okay, hopefully that's good. It probably was good, but now that I've fiddled around with it, it's probably rubbish now. Oh, actually, over there, this little thing. Hopefully, is that? Hopefully that's not annoying. What could I put off? Still a little bit. Oh, hold up. Should be fine. Hopefully. All right. All right. What else have we got to do? Oh, yeah, take the ESC out. It's funny because I don't know what the difference is. Maybe that's it. Because I've always called like these things ESCs, and they're called ESCs on my Armour Granite 3S, like the Basher and stuff. But on here, this Traxxas one, it calls it an ECM, an electronic control module, which possibly I'm guessing is because the ESC and receiver is all together. So it's a control module. But then, like on my Armour Granite, because it's two different units, there's the ESC and there's the receiver. So maybe that's why. Maybe that's why it's called the ECM, because it's a control module, because the thing's all in one go. Can take these little bits out. Right, I think that's done pretty good actually. We've got all of that out. Yeah, it's not too bad. I'll clean all this later off camera because it's boring and I'm not going to be able to get the computer all the way over to the sink. So yeah. Man, oh, that sounded dumb. Man, what on earth am I going to think if I watch this live stream like 8 years in advance? Or 8 years in advance. 8 years later, and I watch this live stream. I don't know what I'm going to think. Sitting here. I've been sitting here dribbling to the camera for 26 minutes and 30 seconds, and I have no likes. I've had no viewers now, no viewers over the whole thing, on a 7-year-old Mac with 213 subscribers, and with the webcam that's on the Mac, so the computer webcam with using the built-in computer speakers, with this light that I borrowed from my parents' room as for lighting on my little bench in the corner of the garage. There you go. I'll load more dribble. Okay. Wow, now I just gotta clean it all. Yeah, what else is there? There's just this. I'll just have to take apart, scrub all that. I think I might leave that because there's quite a few little fiddly bits and all the knuckles and stuff, and I kind of want to keep that together. So I'll wash all the other bits and then put most of that all back together and then do that maybe later. Yeah, I think I probably might as well end off. Yeah, probably as far as I can go. I won't take the body apart. I think I'll just. My body is so clapped. I've got duct tape on the sides of it because it's split all the way down here and all the way down there, and there's hot glue in it to try and hold it together. So these things are crazy expensive. I thought the Armour Granite body shells were expensive, and they're like $80 for a piece of plastic. This one's clapped too. A piece of plastic like this is $80 for an Armour Granite, and then I looked at this thing, and these things are like 120. It's like, yeah, it's ridiculous. And tiny, it's like a fraction of the size, but I mean, I guess it's officially licensed, and it does have the lights, and it's a hard body and stuff. So I guess it's kind of fair enough. All right. Push that little stupid thing shot off. Yeah, okay. Might as well end off. Yep, thanks for watching. Subscribe. Now you see half my face. Thanks for watching. Subscribe. Yeah. I'm gonna get an upgrade servo for the High Trail. Gonna get upgrade tires. My friend actually gave me about a year ago. My friend actually gave me some really nice bumpers for the High Trail from Endura. So I should probably do a video on those actually. Where is it? Here it is. Wait, no. Yeah, the mouse on the screen, not this. All right. I'm guessing you just click that to end. Share screen. Share. Oh, you can even share your screen. That's a good idea. All right. Yeah. Thanks for watching. Yeah. Yeah. Close off. It's been a while since I've done this because I did this on another channel. That I made videos on before this, which is how I kind of not really know what I'm doing here. But it's just been a while. I'm guessing you just click that. Okay. Bye. Thanks for. You can't even see that. Okay. Bye. Thanks for watching.